book over summer. And to my surprise, most of you raised your hand, and although I didn't, I began to think about the books that I have read. And one of the books that has resonated with me over the years is The Alchemist, that was written by Paulo Coelho in 1988. And The Alchemist follows the journey of a young shepherd boy named Santiago who has a reoccurring dream that he believes to be prophetic. So he goes to a Romani fortune teller who interprets the dream and tells him that he will find a great treasure at the Egyptian pyramids. So he's determined to live out his personal legend by understanding the soul of the world, which is the interconnectedness between living and non-living things. And so along his journey, he meets many people who act as guides, such as the alchemist, and each section of the book tells a different lesson that the boy has learned along his journey. So on pages 133 to 135 comes the most important lesson of staying true to yourself and your passions, as it reads, "On the following day, the first clear sign of danger appeared. 3 armed tribesmen approached and asked what the boy and the alchemist were doing there. 'I'm hunting with my falcon,' the alchemist answered. 'We're going to have to search you to see whether you're armed,' one of the tribesmen said. The alchemist dismounted slowly and the boy did the same. 'Why are you carrying money?' asked the tribesman when he searched the boy's bag. 'I need it to get to the pyramids,' he said. The tribesman who was searching the alchemist's belongings found a small crystal flask filled with a liquid and a yellow glass egg that was slightly larger than a chicken's egg. 'What are these things?' he asked. 'That's the philosopher's stone and the elixir of life. It's the masterwork of the alchemist. Whoever swallows that elixir will never be sick again, and a fragment from that stone turns any metal into gold.' The Arabs laughed at him and the alchemist laughed along. They thought his answer was amusing, and they allowed the boy and the alchemist to proceed with all of their belongings. 'Are you crazy?' the boy asked the alchemist when they moved on. 'What did you do that for?' 'To show you one of life's simple lessons,' the alchemist answered. 'When you possess great treasures within you and try to tell others of them, seldom are you believed.' They continued across the desert. With every day that passed, the boy's heart became more and more silent. When his heart spoke to him, it was to provide a stimulus to the boy and to give him strength because his days of silence there in the desert were wearisome. His heart told the boy what his strongest qualities were. And his heart told him something else that the boy had never noticed. It told the boy of the dangers that had threatened him, but he had never perceived. His heart said that one time it had taken the rifle that the boy had taken from his father because of the possibility that the boy might wound himself. And it reminded the boy of the day when he had been ill and vomiting out in the fields, after which he had fallen into a deep sleep. There had been 2 thieves farther ahead who were planning to steal the boy's sheep and murder him. But since the boy hadn't passed by, they had to decide and move on, thinking that he had changed his route. 'Does a man's heart always help him?' the boy asked the alchemist. 'Mostly just the hearts of those who are trying to realize their personal legends, but they do help children, drunkards, and elderly too.' 'Does that mean that I'll never run into danger?' 'It means only that the heart does what it can,' the alchemist said. One afternoon, they passed by an encampment of one of the tribes. At each corner of the camp were Arabs garbed in beautiful white robes with arms at the ready. The men were smoking their hookahs and trading stories from the battlefield. No one paid attention to the 2 travelers. 'There's no danger,' the boy said when they had moved on past the encampment. The alchemist sounded angry. 'Trust in your heart, but never forget that you're in the desert. When men are at war with one another, the soul of the world can hear the screams of battle. No one fails to suffer the consequences of everything under the sun.'